This is Dan Farisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. So happy to be joined today by Jim Grass, who is VP of Sales with Singlewire Software. Topic of conversation is, of course, mass notification, aligning with our mass notification deep dive, which is all over the March issue of CI plus SSI, as well as on both commercialintegrator.com and securitysales.com throughout the month. Mass notification is a really important category, getting a lot of integrator attention. And of course, Singlewire Software is really kind of the tip of the spear, a leading company in the industry. Hence, we wanted to invite Jim on and talk about the category. Thanks so much, Jim, for joining me.
Dan, thanks so much for having me. Great to be here.
Absolutely. Great to have you. So why don't we start just kind of at the basics? Do you agree with me that mass notification really is getting a lot of attention in the integrator communities these days? And if so, why is it getting so much attention? Why is it an important category, an important solution area that people should be looking at?
It sure is, Dan. And I think there's a number of different reasons. One is still since COVID, we have a very mobile and fluid workforce. You have people both inside, outside the office, a lot of workers that are hoteling. They're coming into the office and in hoteling space, so they're not in a set space. And being able to communicate to those people effectively can be a challenge. On top of that, you still have a growing number of workplace type of incidents happening no matter what vertical you're in. So being able to deal with those types of situations is important as well. So you're seeing growth, from a number of different factors.
Yeah, I think the growth is unmistakable. Do you want to talk a little bit about how Singlewire Software in particular plays a leading role as a vendor or a supplier that integrators who are looking at this category or who are already involved in this category should be looking to as kind of a guide, a partner, someone that you can team with?
Sure, that sounds great. Well, our tagline is detect, notify, and respond, and that's what we really help customers do, and we help our channel partners work with customers to better detect the issues happening, notify their staff of what's going on, and better respond and more quickly respond to the issues that might be out there. So that's how we go to market. But from a integration standpoint and what makes us different, we are really that facility based communication platform. We are just software based, so we help customers leverage their current infrastructure and maybe infrastructure that they're looking at purchasing, whether it be upgrading their analog speakers to IP speakers or going from a on-prem phone system to a hosted phone system. We help enable those types of technologies to better communicate daily or in the case of emergencies.
That is absolutely critical, and that is why Singlewire Software is recognized as such a critical partner in the mass notification space. I'm curious, when you think about those channel partners, integrators, others in the community, is mass notification a category that everyone should look at as an opportunity to get into? Or is this a kind of specialized field where maybe only a certain segment of your partners or certain members of the integrator community are well suited to it? Of course, we're talking about, God forbid, active shooters or earthquakes or tornadoes. The stakes are really high. Is this something everyone should be looking to get involved with?
I believe everybody should. And if you look at, who our channel partners currently are, we have people that are just traditional phone-based partners. They just deal with, on-prem or hosted type of communication and phone services. Those people have issues with paging and getting a hold of people in their facilities and communicating broadly across a single office or multiple offices. So you've got people that just live in the phone space that this is important to. Then you have the security and AV resellers that plays extremely well. We not only work with the technology they're selling, but we help them integrate this software into things that are already on the customers in the customer's facility. So you look behind me, this is a visual of one of our demo rooms. So we can trigger not only digital signage, intrusive audio, take inputs from different things and outputs to different things to better help those channel partners realize revenue and become stickier with their customers. Then you have just a traditional, technology type of people that this fits extremely well with as well. So I think it's applicable to pretty much anybody in the channel space. I think it's important, also if they have some vertical special expertise, that's extremely important as well. Healthcare, K-12, retail, manufacturing, those types of customers really have the need for technology such as this.
No, I don't think there's any doubt about it. And I appreciate the fact that you brought up the customer stickiness. And this really can be a way to wed yourself to your customer and make yourself an indispensable resource to that customer. For those who want to learn more about Singlewire software, how they potentially can partner with you, learn from you, embark on this journey with you, how can they find out more? So they reach out to you, go to the website. What's the best way that they can, if they've scratched the surface here, go a little bit deeper?
Yes, I would recommend our website. So you could start on our website and look at the different industries we serve. We have a video at the top of each one of those pages that talks about the different use cases that each one of those markets sort of use single wire software for. We also have a dedicated channel and partner portion of our website. So they can go to the partner portal and learn more there. They can click a link and get a hold of our channel team, which will be dedicated to supporting them. We're also going to be at a host of different shows, including ISC West coming up. So feel free to stop by our booth there.
I look forward to stopping by that booth myself, Jim, and I know that obviously those partners, potential partners, will be doing so as well. Thank you so much, Jim Grass, VP of Sales, Single Wire Software, for joining me today. I really do appreciate you taking the opportunity to inform me and, more importantly, our audience about the mass notification category.
Thanks so much, Dan. I very much appreciate it.
My name is Dan Farisi, Group Editor, Commercial and Security with Emerald. As I said at the outset, please check out our March issue of CI plus SSI, which has our mass notification deep dive, everything you might want to know about mass notification. And of course, on both securitysales.com and commercialintegrator.com, we have our mass notification deep dive, our spotlight, all throughout the month of March. You can get a lot of great thought leadership content, interviews like this featuring Jim Grass from Single Wire Software. Thank you again so much, Jim, for joining me, and we will see you next time.